Got a Cardi on me popping when I shoot, I never miss. She gon' ask if I'm in love, I never lie, I plead the fifth. Only want me cause I'm icy and I'm pricey with the fit.
Okay, so I want to welcome you all personally to another episode of the Seattle Sound My League 4-team expansion franchise on the channel. But before I get started, as always, thank you all for all your love and support, especially on the last one. We got a ton of comments. Now, I apologize ahead of time because you guys absolutely blew this video up. 160 views in a day. Like 20 something comments. Like, I can't acknowledge them all, so we're gonna acknowledge some of them, but not all of them. So the first one I want to acknowledge, sorry, is from a guy that I've never seen on the channel before, or a woman, or gender neutral person. Mally 400. They say Bones got to stay in the rotation. He's too nice. I agree. I never intended to take Bones out of the rotation, but he's going to be sharing his starting point guard minutes, or his point guard minutes, with Devon King because we want him to progress. Next, we have Christina McConnell said, have the PGs split the time on the court even and see who plays better and is a better fit. You're going to miss Ben getting all them assists. I'd put Ben at small forward. Looking forward for the first game. Now, I would love to put Ben at small forward, but we have a guy by the name of Denny Avdia, and I don't want to stunt his growth because he has had an amazing first couple years in the league, and he's only getting better, especially that 10 point to 14 point per game jump on insane efficiency, 58% from the field and 50% from three. Like, that jump is insane, so I don't want to stunt his growth, especially with, or what is his potential stat? His potential's a B, so he's going to be a very solid role player on this team, and he's already contributing a ton. Next, we have Ronaldo Brown. He says, what kind of series would you do on FIFA, like Road to Glory or Create a Club? Now, if you guys want to see a FIFA series on the channel, which we got a couple people saying they'd like to see it, so I'm definitely down to do it. But it would definitely be like a Road to Glory type of deal, where I start in like the English 3rd division, League 2. I don't know if that's a 3rd or 4th division, but the lowest division of English football in FIFA, and we'd work our way up to the Premier League, the Champions League, stuff like that. Or like a low Spanish division. Or if you guys wanted to create a club, put some of your guys' players in it, that would be cool too. But I definitely want to do a Road to Glory type of series. And Otto also said, man, you should definitely do a FIFA career mode, which I really want to do one. So we're definitely going to put that in the works. And then Silver Touch NBA says, W, how do I make a player? You go in the comments on any of these series, any of the videos in the series, and you put in your request, and you have to subscribe to the channel. So if you fulfill those criteria, you can definitely get one. And the last one, Wilhelm says, I went first. He got the keys on day one. Now that you guys are in the league, I want to play your guys' teams. And we have one of them coming up, which they have a couple of your guys' players, if I do so recall. They have, where are you guys at? Paul Woods, and they have Michael Guerin. So I want to run it up against two of your guys' players. I don't know how much playing time you guys are going to get, but I want to run it up against your guys' players, and you guys are on the Thunder. And you guys see that I've simulated the first 3 games. It's because I needed pictures for the thumbnail. I wanted to get pictures of several of your guys' created players, so I had to bounce around the league. Oh my god, the Thunder are 5-1. We are on a 2-4 start. I am not liking that. Does Ben Simmons go back to the point guard? I don't know. I feel like we got better this offseason, so I don't understand why, per se, we aren't winning games, but let's see if we can put that at bay. We have a home game against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their team is kind of cracked. Shea, Josh Giddey, Dort, Xavier Booker, and Chet Holmgren. Our 5 is Nashawn Highland, aka Bones Highland, Nick Smith Jr., Denny Avdia, Ben Simmons, and Jaren Jackson Jr. We got root beer in the Dave & Buster's frosted mug. It was 900 tickets. It was definitely worth. Thunder Sound at the Climate Pledge Arena. The Thunder, the 1 seed in the Western Conference. You guys have 2 players on the Thunder. Just take care of business. We're the reigning champs. Let's defend our title. So we lose tip-off. Bones Highland gonna have the job of defending Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Jaren, first play of season 3. Jaren picks up a foul. Ooh, Bones, that's a great shot over Giddey. Bones Highland puts us in our first lead of season 3. We're 2-4. We haven't had the greatest start to the season. If you guys recall last year, we started like 19-1. So a 2-4 start defending our title is definitely not what we want to see. Oh my god, Xavier Booker. Ooh, ooh. Bones. I'm loving Bones already. He is cooking Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in isolation. You love to see that. Great defense, great stop. We're going to get it to Bones Highland again because he's kind of cooking Shai. Bones has got like every lick of space from Shai he wants. Ooh, step back for... That's a bad release. Okay, Bones gets his first miss of season 3. Definitely tough, but we're going to keep looking to him because Bones Highland is kind of a bucket. Bones Highland, fist pop 5. Draws the foul on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Bones Highland, his first start. He is... Oh, he's going to miss that. Okay, he's off to a really hot start. 13-6 per game for the youngin. Hopefully he just continues to improve in his tenure as the sound point guard. If he can take the spot from, or if him and Devon King in their battle, if Bones Highland wins the battle, I would be more than happy with that. Denny Avdia defending Shai. They go to Xavier Booker. Xavier Booker, Ben Simmons, the Australian, in his face. They go back to Shai. Denny Avdia there. He has the size advantage, and he's quick. Keep it up with Shai. 2 seconds. That's... Oh, Shai gets the blow by. We're going to run Cuddy Tug 14, the Ben Simmons, Jaren Jackson play, but this one is going to be run by Bones Highland, and it's going to Ben Simmons. Bones Highland, his first assist as the one. Bones defending Shai. We also need Bones Highland to prove himself as a defender. He only has a C+ perimeter defense, and Daevon King and Ben Simmons both are elite perimeter defenders. So we're going to be looking for Daevon King, or Bones Highland, to really fill those shoes defensively. Now, we also cannot stray away from Nick Smith and stunt his growth because his 99 potential is going to be crucial to this franchise's dynasty building. Nick Smith, that's a great release, and he gets it to go over Giddy. Who I don't like these mismatches. The Thunder are getting whatever they want down low. I guess this is why they're 5-1, the best team currently in the league in season 3. They're going to be tough to compete with, and they haven't even brought in your guys' players yet either. So I mean, they're a great team this year. The Thunder, they've been drafting well. Ah, that's a great cut by Dort. We got to call a timeout. The Thunder are on a run. There's not much we can do about it. They are just playing great team basketball and running a ton of amazing offensive sets. Oh, I don't like this mismatch. Xavier Booker continues to get mismatches on anyone, whether it's like Bones Highland, whether it's Nick Smith Jr. Okay, we're getting cooked. Bones Highland's going to come out for Devon King. We're going to see how Devon King is at the one. Bones just has not been it in this first quarter. We're down 11. We need someone big. Could it be Nick Smith Jr.? I don't know. Jaren has been... I'm sorry. We get the bucket. Chet Holmgren was the guy I was looking at this offseason. He's a young center who is very versatile offensively. Jaren, what a block! Ben Simmons in transition. Come on, Ben. Get around Xavier Booker. Ben Simmons. Come on! Great. That's good defense by Ben. Xavier Booker is just hot. He's 6'4", from the field. This man hasn't missed. Let's see if we can exploit him with Ben, though, because Ben Simmons has been amazing being defended by the rookie. Okay, never mind, bro. The Thunder are so good defensively, except Nick. That's a bad release. That's terrible. We're getting too comfortable. We won a chip, and it seems like we've settled. I feel like I made the roster better, but like the players seem like they're settling for less right now. I feel like we need to just play better basketball. Nick Smith Jr. fading through. Okay, Nick. Devon King making his played game debut at the point guard spot. 6'7", A- perimeter defender. This guy is gonna be special. Hopefully, Devon King can prove today why he deserves to be the starting point guard, because Bones Highland really hasn't had the best ball game in today's episode. He scored twice, but that is about it. Not a lot coming out of Bones Highland in this one. That's great defense, Daevon. That's good defense, Ben. That's amazing defense, Ben. Nick Smith pulls down the board. Let's see if we can get Devon King his first bucket in a sound uniform. Devon King blows by Dort and lays it in. Devon King cuts the lead down to 6. Ooh, Devon King wide open for three. Devon King knocks down his first three in a sound uniform. 2.5 to play in the first. Daevon cuts it down to 3. What a start for the Rook. Walker. Jaren Jackson is there. He takes Jaren Jackson off the dribble. Oh, I shouldn't have jumped, but he passed out to Harrison Barnes. Anyway, Jaren Jackson, what a block. We're working with Devon King. Devon King in transition. Okay, settle in. Nick has been really good. He gets the fading midi. No, Ben needs to be better on the glass. Like, he's right there. Oh, come on. Keep going, Jaren. Go, Jaren. Jaren, you gotta roll. We're gonna go up with Denny. There we go. But Jaren, like, in transition, you gotta go. I'm waiting. I'm looking for that lob with Jaren Jackson in transition and with Denny Avdia running the break. Like, I trust Denny to throw that, and I trust Jaren to throw it down because, quite frankly, in our finals run, that man was a serious lob threat. We can't be leaving Ousmane Dieng wide open in the corner, but I mean, like, he missed. Nick Smith for the tie. Let's go. 24 apiece. We're here. I'm kind of liking the Devon King, Nick Smith Jr. backcourt. I'm definitely going to give Bones his fair run in today's ball game, but Devon King kind of has been nice. They both have 5 points apiece, but Devon King on significantly less shots. Like, let's get another one here with Devon. Jaren, set it on the other side. Oh, that was in the green window. I thought that was green, not gonna lie. If he hit that, that would have been some nutty shit. Ooh, Jaren with the steal. We got Devon King running the break. Devon King spins on Shea. Oh my God, Devon King is nice. Devon King defending Shea. 13 seconds in the first quarter. Daevon has been phenomenal in his run at the 1. 10 seconds to play. Daevon gives the space. Oh, Shea cooks him. Second quarter basketball. Bones Highland is going to check in for Devon King here soon, just because I want to give them both their fair run, because we kind of have a position battle going on. We're also going to get Karis LeVert in this game in place of Nick Smith Jr., getting Nick a little bit of a rest. It is a regular season ball game. I know he's like poised for an MVP campaign, but it is the regular season, so I can't be running Nick Smith Jr. ragged in the regular season. He was playing 40 plus in our finals run, but in a regular season game, I don't really know, even though he's heating up. So we might leave Nick out there and take Denny out for like Karis LeVert. Lou Dort, Nick Smith Jr. is there. He goes off to Josh Giddey, the elite playmaker Giddey. Bones Highland defending. Bones Highland definitely is really small compared to Giddey. Lou Dort gets a screen from Booker. Ooh, Nick Smith with the steal. We're working with Nick Smith here in transition. No one's open just yet. Nick Smith with a mismatch here on Booker. We're gonna really, Jaren, we have a mismatch. Bones, you don't run behind me. Give me another big body. Give me the big body. Fade that. That was bad. That was a horrendous possession. I settled. That's another transition fucking take foul. We haven't scored in this second quarter yet, and it's been bad. It's been bad. We trail by 5. The Thunder haven't scored a ton either, but we haven't scored at all. There's a stop. Let's go. Let's run cut here, tug 14. Let's get it easy. Let's get easy points. Let's get some easy points. Go up and get it, Ben. Go up and fucking get it. Karis LeVert running the 3, defending Pokashevsky. We give Pokashevsky the right side. It's just Xavier Booker is amazing. Xavier Booker defended by Ben Simmons. Xavier Booker's been giving him the work. I swear to God. Oh my God, he's a rookie. He is so nice. Fist 13 Horns turn. This is Luke Kennard's play here. Actually, no, it's not Luke Kennard's play. It's for Karis LeVert. LeVert, wet that bitch up, Karis. That's a great release too. No! Defense chance rumbling throughout the building. That's great defense, Ben. There we go. Good stop. Good stop. Good stop. Ben Simmons, you were the point guard in our championship run, and all of a sudden, you don't know how to dribble a basketball. Great defense, just better offense. Holmgren contested midi is good. Not a lot of defense has been happening for us in today's ball game in Oklahoma City. We're going to run cut or tug again. That should work. Go up and get it, Ben. There we go. Wow, it just drops into the hands of the rookie Xavier Booker. He has 25 points on 79% shooting. Really not much you can do when a lot of those are contested buckets. Really not a ton you can do. Ben Simmons running the set. I double tapped X for the spin and he lays it up. What the fuck, dude? That's good defense. That is great defense by Ben Simmons. I think I need Nick Smith Jr. We're also going to get Daevon King back in this game because Bones Hyland has played a ton of basketball in this first quarter. So with the next dead ball, we're getting, who did I say? Nick Smith and Daevon King back in this ball game. Oh my God, Xavier Booker. That's got to be green. Thank you. Nick Smith off the dribble gets one to go. He has 13 points. He is our top scorer. 13 points and he's our top scorer. Xavier Booker for the Thunder, he's been too good. There we go. Great cut, Nick. And he is up to 15, cutting the Thunder lead down to 10. We've genuinely been horrendous. And Nick has been our only bright spot. Him, Daevon, and Bones have both been all right offensively. Nick, that's another great release. He's up to 17, cutting the lead down to 8. He has 17 and the rest of our team combined have 25. Like, we gotta be better. I don't like I guess Day'Ron Sharpe isn't bad on Chet. We're getting cooked. We are getting cooked. We are actually playing terrible basketball, and they keep having an oversized defender on Nick Smith, which is not ideal. Auden sets the big body for Nick. They gave Karis LeVert a little bit of there we go. 19 for Nick. He's heating up. I think Christina McConnell might have been right. I miss Ben Simmons. I miss Ben at the 1. I really do. I like Devon King and I like Bones, but I miss Ben. He's our finals MVP and we changed his position. I miss Ben at the 1. I really do. That's great by Nick, and he has 21. He's hot, cutting the Thunder lead down to 10. 9 points in the first quarter, and he's now up to 20. He's cooking. A little over a shot clock to play in the first half. We have the starters queued for the second half because I am tired of this. Oh my God. Oh, we can't. Even Nick Smith Jr. is cold now. I've been thinking. I think I might send I might send Daevon King to the G League. If I send Daevon, I also want to trade for Tony Jabroni, or Joni Tabroni, but I want to send Daevon King to the G League, and we might move Ben Simmons back to the 1 because Ben Simmons at the 1 is so good. And I don't know. Maybe Bones isn't ready to take the reins, and Ben Simmons is the reigning finals MVP, so changing his position after a finals MVP trophy, is that the best idea? So what if I make Ben Simmons the starting point guard, we move Jaren back to the 4, and then we trade for a center? Is that a good idea? Do we trade for a center? I kind of want to trade for a center. Jaren Jackson, he's 6'11", but I don't think he's ready to be a center. He's a power forward, or he's a power forward. Yeah. He's an elite power forward, but a center, I don't know if he's ready for all that. He is, like I said, he's an elite power forward, but I think I want to keep him a power forward. Oh, we're in team take. Let's cook. We're in team take. Let's come back. We're down 13. There's a half to play. Let's go. Got to make this team take count. Xavier. Oh, that's great defense. Great defense. Great board. Ooh, Ben Simmons out in transition. Okay, Ben Simmons hits Giddey with the hezzy. Can Simmons get around Giddey? No. Get it to... Bones. Nick Smith finds Bones, and Bones drains the contested midi. He's in shot take, so I expect him to hit that, but we take any bucket we can get right now. We're down 11. Why is he open? Why is Lu Dort wide open? We were playing so good for a while. Lost the foul. Ben Simmons, he's up to 10 points. Can we get Ben Simmons to heat up? He's got the speed to hang with these big men. Can he heat up? Ooh, Bones can't draw the foul on Shea, but Simmons can get the board, cutting the lead down to 13. It's really like we take one step forward, 2 steps back. The Thunder are just so good. I think they could definitely win the chip this year, because we're not playing like a championship team. I think we might switch Ben Simmons back to the 1 and Jaren back to the 4 and trade for a starting center instead of Aden, because I really want Myles Turner. If I can get Myles Turner, I really want Myles Turner because he is like literally the center I want. He's a shooter. He's an elite defender. Like, he's what I want in a big man. And Aden Dermanenko can no, why did that pop up? It distracted me. No, that was a wide open midi. Jaren hits the drop step on Poca and lays it in. Okay, we take that. Ben Simmons bullying Pokashevsky at the rim. Literally just shrugs off Poca. What a fucking run. Come on. They're cooking. The Thunder are cooking. We're down 20. We need to make changes. If we're going to repeat, we need changes. That's a great release, Nick. He has 28. Nick Smith Jr.'s gotten better. But us as a team, we need to go back to our roots. I think Ben Simmons needs to go back to the 1 and Jaren needs to go back to the 4. We tried it. We experimented, but we're going to be off to a 2-5 start with that lineup, and I don't like where that's going to go. So we lost by a ton. Nick Smith Jr. ended as our top scorer with 33 points. Ben Simmons, 23-8 as the power forward. He's going back to the point guard. Bones Highland, 16, 4-6. Not a bad start, but 6 for 15 is horrendous. Daevon King with 12. 5 for 10 from the field is solid though. Dermanenko 9-7, Jaren 8-8. So we are going to do this. Ben Simmons, you are going back to the point guard, and Jaren, you're going back to the power forward. Bones Highland, you're gonna stay point guard. Actually, no, I didn't mean to discard. Hold on. There we go. That is back to normal. And then Devon King is going to hit the G League, and we're going to see if he can progress in his time in the G League. And then we are going to propose a trade for none other than Mike's player Joni Tabroni, because he's he's up to a 59, but he has C+ potential. Hold on, let me do a little bit of cheatery and look at his edit player thing. Yeah, literally his potential's a 90 and his max potential's a 90. His boom percent is 66%. So I mean, Joni Tabroni is kind of a bucket. See, now it changed to a B+. I want to trade for Joni Tabroni. We're going to send him to the G League. He's a 59, but I have the feeling about him that he's going to be good. It might be cheating because I made him. So I know his potential, but okay, can we not really? We can't trade any of these players. Okay, let's throw the 2nd round pick at them. Really? There's no one we can trade. That is terrible. I'm not trading any of our rotation pieces. So we're going to trade for Joni Tabroni in another episode. I have a few trades for Myles Turner. The only one that entices me is Caris LeVert and Luke Kennard, but I don't know if I want to trade Luke Kennard because he took a team-friendly deal to stay with us, and Luke Kennard is kind of a bucket. And Caris LeVert, I'm not opposed to getting rid of Caris LeVert because he's on a 1-year deal, but it's Myles Turner. Myles Turner is literally the guy I was looking for to trade for this offseason. He has a lot of cold zones. He doesn't have any hot zones this season, but like he's literally the center I want. He is a good 3-point shooter. He can shoot it with the best of them. He's an elite paint defender. He's what I want in a center, but they're asking a lot. I mean, Caris LeVert and Luke Kennard in theory aren't a huge trade package, but like Luke Kennard was a pivotal piece of our championship run, and he just signed a huge extension to stay with us. So I would prefer to keep a hold. So I think the only player I can trade for Myles Turner is Luke Kennard. Luke Kennard was a pivotal piece in our championship run. He's one of our top scorers in the playoffs, so I'd rather not trade him. But I want a elite center who can hold that down. I really want Miles Turner, but Luke Kennard, I can't part with Luke Kennard just yet. Could we pull Chet Holmgren? What's Chet Holmgren's trade value? If I could get Chet Holmgren, I would be over the fucking moon. Chet Holmgren is literally also a prototypical center. He's a 4-star though. Karis LeVert's 2.5. We have the Kings lottery protected first. We have a second. I don't know what else I can trade for him. We'll throw in Day'Ron Sharpe. No. I'm not throwing in Ben Simmons. We'll throw in... I don't want to... Okay, we can't even trade Aden. What if... See, for Chet Holmgren, I'd trade Luke Kennard. We don't have enough... Hold on. Let me do a little something. See if I can do some finagling. Day'Ron Sharpe. Let me look at his potential stat. Because it says he has a B+ potential. But... if he's like... If his little B+ is lying... I wouldn't mind trading him. His max potential is 75. Yeah, Day'Ron Sharpe. I like Day'Ron. I've kind of warmed up to Day'Ron a ton, but he can definitely... He's Really, Philly? You'll give me Johnny Tabroni for Day'Ron Sharpe? You'll give me a first, too. Are there better trades? There's a first from the Heat. Walker Kessler from the Jazz. Jaden Hardy from the Mavericks. Kelly Olynyk in a second. I think I'm going to take this trade. Now, Johnny Tabroni's a 1-star, but we get Philly's first-round pick that can be used to trade for a center. Now, next order of business, Johnny Tabroni, you're going to the G League as well. Can I not assign him to the G League? What do I got to do? Release Vlatko Konkar. I can't. Who else is in the G League? You know what? Let's keep Devon King up. Our team is the South Bay Lakers. I can't assign Johnny Tabroni to the G League. I can't. Why can't I assign anyone to the G League? I'm so confused. I'm not sure why it won't let me add him to the G League or why it won't let me add anyone to the G League. I'm so confused why I can't send someone down to the G League. Is it because we're on like our minimum amount of players? Hold on. Is that why? Is it because we're on our minimum amount of players? Let's just toss some random contracts out. Alexi Purdue, sure, let's sign you. We're just signing guys on the minimum just to fill our roster out so we can... I think that's why we can't send guys down to the G League. Okay, the roster's full. Let's see if we can send players down. There we go. We can now sign Johnny Tabroni to the G League. We can also sign Daevon King to the G League. Cool. Now let's make some trades. Let's see if we can make a trade for anybody. I want a shooting defensive center. Ideally, in a perfect world, a center that can shoot the ball. That's why Chet Holmgren was the guy I wanted. I'd give up Karis LeVert for him. We have some picks now. We have 2 first-round picks and a second we can give. We'll give the Sixers. We can't trade the pick again. Okay, we can trade the 2029 first. Let's trade the second as well. Okay, they don't like that. Can I trade any more picks? No, I can't. I can't trade it. Let's throw it at Miles Turner again. They're over the salary cap. They have to send like a $2 million contract back. Can we get Tubby Madupi? What's his potential? A C potential, not the greatest. Tubby Madupi's a 2.5-star talent. Okay. We wouldn't be able to pull him. Lamont Jackson? Okay, we can't trade for him. Miles McBride? Okay, we can't trade for him. We can't trade for him. Usman Ndai. What's it say now? Now we're over the salary cap. Okay, we really couldn't make this trade happen without Luke Kennard being added. That is tragic. Let's hit up Trade Finder. Let's throw in Karis LeVert. Let's throw in 2 first-round picks, our lottery protected pick, and the 2029 protected pick. Can we get what I'm looking for? Mark Williams. How good is Mark Williams? They're throwing in a first. He can't shoot the ball. I want a center who can shoot the ball, especially with Ben Simmons on the court. That first-round pick is nice with Cam Reddish, but I don't want a small forward. Isaiah Jackson. Not a shooting big man. He's an elite center, though. B- potential. We can get a Pistons 2025 pick. Alfred Sengun. He's a C- shooter. He has great potential, though. Alfred Sengun could be nice. My only concern is with Ben Simmons at the 1. Alfred Sengun. Oh, they want Bones Highland. I don't want to trade Bones Highland. Okay. Now this is something I like. Bobby Buckets. Bobby Portis. For Karis LeVert and 2 firsts. Bobby Portis is my prototypical center. He's a shooter who can shoot the ball. Daniel Gafford's also really good, but Bobby Portis. And we get a second. He's on a 1-year deal, but so is Karis LeVert. I think Bobby Portis is going to be our starting center. I love that. I love it. Ben Simmons, Nick Smith, Denny Jaren, and Bobby Portis. With Bones Highland, Aden Dermanenko, Luke Kennard, we can bolster our bench a little bit once our picks are able to be traded, because we do now need a backup small forward and backup power forward, because we traded Day'Ron Sharpe and we traded Karis LeVert. But in terms of like a starting 5, we are great. We are really, really good. But we have great elite spacing for Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is going to be able to cook with Nick Smith, Denny Avdia, Jaren Jackson, Bobby Portis around him. 4 elite shooters. Like, I am very happy with that. Can we like trade maybe a second round pick? Or can we trade that first? No, we can trade 2 seconds, possibly for a rotational player. We don't have any players we can trade. We really don't have any players we can trade. That's tragic. That is tragic. See, Johnny Tabroni already is a 60 overall, and he just joined the G League. That is crazy. So I'm happy with that trade, but our depth still isn't there yet. Here's what I'm thinking. So Devon King can also play the 2. What if I made Devon King a backup 2 and Luke Kennard a backup 4 or 3? So what if Devon King, he still stays with us up on the main roster. He plays the 2. He goes up to a 73. What if Devon King is our backup 2 guard, and then Luke Kennard's our backup 3, because he's a shooting guard / small forward. So Luke Kennard can play the 3. He goes up to a 78. Devon King could actually get rotational minutes. Hold on, let's rebuild rotations. They want Nick Smith. They want Devon King starting. 2K. I get Daevon King as a subscriber player, but that doesn't mean he's got to start over Nick Smith Jr., our Western Conference MVP. So for the sake of depth, Nick Smith or Devon King is not going to spend his season in the G League. I'm happy with this. I'm way more happy with this than I was with the previous roster. So our 5 is going to be Ben Simmons, Nick Smith, Denny Avdia, Jaren Jackson, and Bobby Portis, with Bones Highland, Luke Kennard, Aden Dermanenko, and Devon King coming off the bench. And then no one else will touch the court for us. Let's sim this Nuggets game. They're 4-1. Okay, we lose by 5. Okay, we're on a losing streak. We are on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 game losing streak. Let's look at the box scores though. Bobby Portis came in and dropped 16 in his first game. What about our loss to OKC? We had Devon King in double digits. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players in double digits. We are 2-7. Not the greatest start to the season, but I believe that we will rebound. And that is going to wrap up today's episode. If you enjoyed, as always, make sure to love down below. It's free to this community grow on the road to 5K. And as always, you guys are absolutely beautiful. I love you all. Peace.